Breaking news that's coming in at the top of this hour. Ranil Wickremesinghe has announced that he will resign. Sri Lankan Prime Minister has now tweeted out, and I quote, "To ensure the continuation of the government, including the safety of all citizens, I accept the best recommendation of the party leaders today to make way for an all-party government. To facilitate this, I will resign as Prime Minister," unquote. That is what Ranil Wickremesinghe has now said. He has in fact confirmed the news that India Today had earlier broken, that he has in fact expressed to the party leaders in the meeting in Colombo that he is willing to resign. Now he has taken to Twitter, to social media, to announce indeed that he will be resigning. He says, and I quote again, "To ensure the continuation of the government, including the safety of all citizens, I accept the best recommendation of the party leaders today to make way for an all-party government. To facilitate this, I will resign as Prime Minister." My colleague, Foreign Affairs Editor Geeta Mohan is now joining me live on this. Geeta, big piece of information that's coming in from Colombo this evening. Ranil Wickremesinghe saying that to ensure the safety of all citizens and to ensure the continuation of the government, he will be stepping down as Prime Minister, Geeta.
Well, absolutely, Paulami, he was not the Prime Minister. It was Mahinda Rajapaksa. He actually was brought in to bring some semblance of sanity in terms of how a government should function and continuity, so that there is no break and absolute disruption. But it seems like political parties within Sri Lanka are not really happy with the way and the manner in which the entire matter was being handled. Sajitha Premadasa, a very important and key figure, did hold a meeting, and he likely will be an important leader when it comes to the all-party government, and whether, if we'll have to wait and see, they will choose Sajitha as the Prime Minister to handle the state of affairs of Sri Lanka. So huge development there. Gotabaya Rajapaksa accepting the mandate and the will of the leadership and the consensus that the leaders would come about with regards to taking forward the government in Sri Lanka. And Ranil Wickremesinghe has done the same. He has said that he will resign if the government and an all-party government wishes that he step down. Again, Paulami, that does not end the financial crisis that the country is in. So we'll have to wait and see what really happens. But one should keep a very keen and a close eye on Sajitha Premadasa. He is going to be a very important figure in the coming days. And also the all-party government that they really want to put forth. What's the plan? What's the structure? Will governments, foreign governments, start looking at Sri Lanka? Is there a plan to rescue Sri Lanka from the financial turmoil that it is facing? These are very pertinent and important questions. Having said that, we do know that the Rajapaksas have left Colombo. We do not really know the whereabouts of Gotabaya Rajapaksa, the president. He is yet to announce his resignation. And so this internal strife will continue. This, even as Colombo, we're looking at inflation and price rise figures that have been unprecedented, not just in Sri Lanka, but for a country to suffer the kind of crisis and turmoil that Sri Lanka is facing has not been seen as a very rare occurrence. So the leadership has to get together, but so do leaders from the neighborhood. India has played a very important role, has done a lot on its part. But now, when it comes to further assisting Sri Lanka, it seems like assisting them with fuel is something that India might not be able to do. The current news that's breaking is of the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka announcing that he is willing to resign. We'll again have to see whether, if that certainly is going to happen, and what's the transition and the new all-party government going to look like.